All right, welcome back. Today, we are diving deep into a platform you've probably heard of if you're in the crypto space, Nexo. We're going to unpack what it is, what it does, and how all the pieces fit together. So yeah, let's get right into it.
So think about this for a second. If you're holding crypto, you've got these valuable assets, right? But they're not very liquid. You can't just walk into a coffee shop and buy a latte with your Bitcoin. And that's the exact problem that a platform like Nexo is trying to solve.
And that's our focus today. We're looking at how Nexo tries to be that bridge, connecting the world of your digital assets with the kind of financial tools that you and I use every single day.
So what's the big idea here? Well, at its very core, Nexo is all about one central concept: unlocking the value of the crypto you already have, but without making you sell it.
Digging in a little deeper, Nexo kicked off back in 2018. It's a financial services platform built for crypto, and its main goal? It's to give you access to cash, liquidity, and DeFi-style benefits, without you having to part with your Bitcoin or Ether and maybe miss out on a future price jump.
So how do they actually pull this off? Well, it really comes down to these four main things. You've got loans backed by your crypto, savings accounts that offer high yields, a credit card that's also backed by your crypto, and staking services. It's designed to be a whole financial toolkit in one place.
Okay, that all sounds great on paper, but how does it actually work when you use it? Let's walk through what a typical user would do.
The process is actually surprisingly simple. Step 1, you deposit your crypto. From there, you can use those assets as collateral to get a loan. And the really key part here is that you still own your original crypto. Or you can just let your assets sit there and earn interest. And of course, there's the card, which lets you spend against the value of your portfolio.
Let me give you a really clear example of how this could work. Picture this. Someone deposits 1 Bitcoin onto the platform. They could then take out a loan in US dollars against it, maybe to go buy some stocks. They pay the interest on that loan, but, and this is so important, they still own that 1 Bitcoin. So if the price of Bitcoin goes to the moon, they get all of that upside. It's a really powerful idea when you think about it.
Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit more now and look at those services and the special role of Nexo's own native token, because it's pretty central to how this all works.
So when you boil it all down, the platform really has two main jobs: borrowing and earning. On the borrowing side, you get cash instantly without selling your crypto. On the earning side, you can put your assets to work earning daily compound interest. And notice that little detail on the right. The platform gives you a pretty sweet incentive to get your interest paid out in their own Nexo token by offering you even better rates.
And that brings us right to the Nexo token itself. It really is the heart of the whole ecosystem. It's not just another crypto coin. Think of it more like the fuel that makes the whole platform run and gives users extra perks.
So why would you even want to hold the Nexo token? Well, the benefits are pretty compelling. Holding it can get you a piece of the platform's profits, give you cheaper loans, better savings rates, more cash back on the card, and eventually even a say in how the platform is run. It's a pretty powerful set of reasons to be more than just a casual user.
So we've got a good handle on how Nexo works, but how does it really fit into the bigger picture of the crypto world? Let's take a look at the market and the competition.
And that's the big question, isn't it? In a market that is so crowded, how does a platform like Nexo actually stand out from the pack?
First off, let's just get a sense of the scale we're talking about. Nexo's market cap is sitting around $1.7 billion. So yeah, this isn't some small startup. It is a major established player in the crypto finance scene.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Look at this comparison. You've got the big DeFi players, decentralized finance, like Aave and Compound. They let you interact directly with smart contracts for loans and interest, but no card. Then you have other CeFi players, centralized finance, like BlockFi, which act more like traditional companies. They also didn't have that card integration. Nexo's big differentiator is right there in that top row. It's the all-in-one CeFi solution that packages loans, interest, and a card together. That's its big play for mainstream users who just want one simple place for everything.
But, and this is a big but, no platform comes without risks. We've got to have a clear-eyed look at the potential downsides and what the road ahead might look like.
And let's just pause here for a second, because this is super important. With literally anything in the crypto world, it is absolutely crucial to understand the risks before you even think about jumping in.
Looking at this breakdown, the risks are very real. First, centralized custody. For a lot of crypto purists, this is the big one. It means Nexo holds your funds. You know the saying, not your keys, not your coins. You are trusting them. Then there's market volatility. I mean, a sudden crash could force the platform to liquidate your collateral to cover your loan. Ouch. You've also got regulators all over the world trying to figure out what to do with platforms like this. And of course, there are always the classic risks, like technical glitches or just getting out-innovated by faster-moving DeFi protocols.
So where does Nexo go from here? Well, you can kind of picture three different futures. The bullish, super optimistic case is clear. They expand globally, add new assets, and user growth just explodes. The neutral path is one of steady but moderate growth. It becomes a solid player in its niche, but doesn't take over the world. But the bearish scenario is also very possible. Regulators clamp down hard, or a single big security breach happens and user trust just evaporates.
So, to wrap this all up, the simplest way to think about Nexo is as this all-in-one hybrid financial hub for your crypto. It's trying to blend the user-friendliness of traditional finance with the cool new products from the crypto universe.
And the most crucial takeaway here is this. The technology is cool, for sure, but Nexo's ultimate success isn't just going to be about the tech. It's going to come down to, can they maintain Fort Knox-level security? Can they navigate the maze of global regulations? And most importantly, can they earn and keep the trust of their users?
And that leaves us with this final really big question to chew on. Are these hybrid platforms like Nexo the actual blueprint for the future of finance, blending the best of both worlds? Or are they just a temporary bridge, a stepping stone, that will eventually become obsolete once finance goes fully decentralized?
Hey, thanks for diving into this with me today. And you know the drill. Just a quick reminder that this is all for informational purposes and is definitely not financial advice. I'll catch you on the next one.